Alright, I've calmed down a little bit from my Arsenal recap, and I tried to watch some of the Real Madrid game as much as possible. I did tune in early on and saw Napoli take a great lead, and Insigne giving them a fighting chance in this tie, and it was just quick-witted, smart play from the little centre forward. He was played through, he saw that Navas was slightly off of his line, simply just slotted it past him. There is some complaints about the goalkeeper. He wasn't positioned well, but that's just intelligent football from a smart player who has been setting Napoli alight in his time there, and I think that he deserves that goal. But Real Madrid proved once again why you just cannot count them out. Ever. Ever, ever. They have the mentality which stems from Zidane, which is a complete polar opposite of what I just talked about with Arsene Wenger. They don't have the mentality to do what it takes to win a game. Zidane and Real Madrid do. I talked about the example against Barcelona at the Nou Camp, where they switched things, brought on Casemiro when people were saying, no, go forward, bang in the attack, try and get back into this game. He understands what his team's strengths are, and he trusts them. That's why in that game, they didn't get battled, whereas Arsene Wenger doesn't understand how to work with his team at the moment, whereas Zidane trusts his team, and they've got great quality in there. So Benzema gets him back into the game with the header. Then Toni Kroos, who just is the smoothest finisher. The guy finishes the way he plays the game. Everything he does is so smooth. Simple textbook side foot. You don't see the camera, but I'm motioning it into the bottom corner. Beautiful. All credit to them. Getting themselves back into the game, and then they go forward and they grab another goal to basically win this tie 3-1 in the home leg. It's not over. It is by no means over. Napoli have an away goal. This is a huge difference. They can go. They're at home. They're a good team at home in Italy. We know that Real Madrid, a couple of Champions Leagues ago, have struggled against Italian teams, Juventus being that team at the time. This is a different Real Madrid team than then, though. It has to be said. This is Zinedine Zidane's Real Madrid, who are able to really get themselves out of a dark situation and bounce back the best means possible. They went through a rough patch earlier a few weeks back. They seem to have steadied the ship, and they know what it takes to get through these ties, especially in the Champions League. And I forgot to even mention Casemiro's goal. Where on God's earth did that come from, mate? I thought you were the N'Golo Kante. It's funny how I'm making a reference that a Real Madrid player is the N'Golo Kante, former Leicester City player, but that's just how good that guy is. But Casemiro, I thought you were the N'Golo Kante of Real Madrid, and then he bangs in a volley from 20-plus yards. Beautiful technique. And that's what Real Madrid rely on. They rely on each other to pull themselves out of this rut. Zidane has drilled them well. They know what it takes to win these games, and I'm not discrediting Napoli. They had a couple other chances where they could have made this an even harder task for Real Madrid. They would not have wanted to concede that goal if they had to choose from the start. But as long as they left with a victory here, I would be confident in saying Real Madrid could go through, whether it was 4-3, whether it was 3-2, whether it was 6-5, and Napoli had 5 away goals. I'd still fancy Real Madrid because that's what we've seen so far with this team and Zinedine Zidane's men. So all credit to them. It was a good game. As unfortunately, this is what's going to happen kind of in the Champions League. You'll get one bang to the point recap because that's the game that I was so focused on. And then my third eye, don't take that the wrong way, was looking at the side and watching, Jacory's laughing on camera, watching Napoli and Real Madrid as much as I could. So that's what happens when there's only one of me and there's 2 games going on. But make sure to check out the Arsenal recap. It's fiery. It's about as fiery as this shirt if it was red and not as feminine. All right, Francis_Maxwell on Twitter, Francis M. Maxwell on Instagram. Peace.